Alright, Josh here, and welcome to another VGC 2017 Team Builder. Last week, we finished using the first team we were using. We used that for, 2 weeks? We had, obviously did the team builder, and then we had 3 episodes, so yeah. I don't know how many games we played, but that team was pretty good. We did, I think we won more than we lost. I think. I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember, I don't know the exact thing, but anyway, this is probably the last team I'm going to try out in the 2017 format, because it's not long till 2018, so not the year, I mean the new season. So this is just one last team I wanted to try out. It's kind of similar. Okay, well, it's kind of based off Sam Pandelis' team, who got second at Worlds this year, who had like a tail glow Zerkatry, as we have here, and a Swords Dance Guard Jump, but we don't have that. So I'm just going to go through the team quickly and what it does. So first up, we got Zerkatry with a Wiki Berry. We are bulky, so we got Protect, Tailglow, Thunderbolt, and Energy Bolt. I was going to put Dazzling Gleam, but we got answered for Dragons already, and we don't have anything. We don't have any Grass type moves. I don't. Oh, did I put on? Did I put Giga Drain on Gengar? No. Okay. We don't have any Grass type moves, so that's a problem. Gastrodon would be a problem. I mean, we probably would be able to do with it, but just having a Grass type move is kind of handy sometimes. So we are full EVs in HP, 118 defense, because I mean Circuitry is electric type. Most of the things that are going to be hitting us are like physical ground types, like Garchomp, Marowak with Boomerang, stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to be more physically bulky, and then the rest 76 in special defense. So I didn't put anything, but I did make it modest, because Zerkatry's special attack stat, is ridiculous anyway. And with Tailglow, it puts you to +3, is it? I think Tailglow's +3. Wait. Yeah, +3. That's insane. So our special attack's going to be absolutely through the roof anyway. So it doesn't really need a lot of attack investment. I'd rather be bulky. We got that Wiki Berry, so when we get down to 25%, we shoot us back to 75%. So that's basically the Zerkatry. Very similar to the team that got second at Worlds anyway. And then again, similar to that team as well, we have Ninetales holding the Light Clay, which means we can put Aurora Bell up for 8 turns instead of 5. Then this is basically just to support Ninetales. We're timid, max speed, max HP, and then a bit in defense. So no investment in special attack, because like I say, this is purely for support, because we want to get Aurora Bell up. We've got Encore to, I don't know, put things into Encore, Protect and stuff like that. We've got Freeze Dry, because I think Freeze Dry is a great move. It's super effective on water types. And Icy Wind for some more speed control. So yeah, Ninetales is really good as a support Pokemon. It's not the bulkiest thing in the world. Special defense stats actually not terrible, but it does the job. Aurora Veil is amazing. It's fast. Once you get Aurora Veil up, you're living. So yeah, to be honest, when I've been testing this team, I've not used Zerkatry that much because of the amount of Togedemaru's and Marowaks running about. So, but that's okay, because next we have our second means of speed control, which is our Aerodactyl with the Focus Sash. So it's basically, with this team, it's either Aerodactyl or Ninetales as support, because Aerodactyl with the Focus Sash, Ninetales Hail breaks it, so that's just pointless straight away. So we've got Tailwind on our Aerodactyl. We've got Rock Slide because it's important. We've got Iron Head because we didn't have any Steel type moves, and it actually does a lot of damage, especially to a Lele, because it's not as physically bulky. And then we have Wide Guard, which is super good. I mean, nobody ever really expects Aerodactyl to be running Wide Guard, and this team has 3 Earthquake weaknesses and some Rock Slide weaknesses. We got Arcanine, Aerodactyl, Ninetales all weak to Rock Slide. Gengar, Arcanine and Zerkatry all weak to Earthquake. Those are probably the 2 most common spread moves. So having Wide Guard on Aerodactyl is so good. It comes in handy so much. And we've just gone full speed for this, because getting fast Rock Slides in, getting Tailwind up fast is good. And just full attack, because we want to be doing damage as well. I like Aerodactyl you can't really make it that bulky because it's just not. So we're just going full attack, full speed, and yeah, wide guard is just the best on Aerodactyl. Honestly, it's so good. I hope I actually get to show that off this time, not like Murkrow. But never mind. And then we have one of our sweepers, Gengar, holding the Life Orb. Now, I originally wanted to use the Life Orb on Lele, but I realised if I put the Life Orb on Lele, Gengar was missing out on some like really key knockouts like Sludge Bomb won't OHKO, Lele, Shadow Ball won't OHKO, Mimikyu, and stuff like that, so that was annoying. So I put the Life Orb on just to guarantee, but that means we didn't have to put as much EVs into special attack. So we've gone timid because we want to be as fast as possible, full speed. Then we got 84 in we got 172 in special attack, which guarantees those KOs I was saying, unless it's like a super specially defensive Lele. But let's face it, most of them kind of opt for those defense EVs rather than, because Tapu Lele's special defense is good anyway. And yeah, so 172 guaranteed those KOs, which was ideal. Because let's say we're going that, again, that Mimikyu Snorlax, I always worry about that. You could just, I mean, there's anything you could, what spread moves do we have? We could go Rock Slide, or we could go Iron Head with Aerodactyl into Mimikyu and then Shadow Ball it, gone. Or something. Then we have Hidden Power Fire. For a Katana, even though Shadow Ball knocks out Katana, it was for Katana, but I wanted like another Celesteela answer. Other than Arcanine, just in case Arcanine goes down. So Hidden Power Fire is good. I don't know how much it actually does. I did OHKO a Togedemaru with Hidden Power Fire with this Gengar, so it does a lot. And then the last move we have is Haze. I love having Haze on every team in this format. I think it's such a good move because those EV teams, if you don't have an answer, all these setup things, yeah, especially the EV teams, Haze just wipes it out. I always would recommend that every team had Haze on it. It's just such a good option. It just shuts setting up down. Obviously don't use it when you're trying to set up, but if you use it, I don't know, a good time is great. But we don't have Protect, and Gengar's pretty frail, especially like Garchomp EQ, gone. And that is why we run Wide Guard on our Aerodactyl. A good lead for this is, yeah, we could go like Ninetales Circuitry. Gengar Aerodactyl is a great lead. Yeah, that's worked out. That's been working out really good actually. Okay, that's not much else about Gengar to be honest. Then we have Arcanine. It's literally the exact same Arcanine as from my other team because it's bulky and he still does a lot of damage, and I love having extreme speed. Even though we've got Lele is our only Tapu on this team, it's still extreme speed really comes in handy. Sometimes, especially against flying types and such, when the terrain's not psychic terrain, is great. So yeah, if you want to, I don't know, there's not much to say about this Arcanine because I already said it last in a couple of weeks ago in the other team builder, so that's it. And then last, but certainly not the least, we have our Tapu Lele, who is running he's actually running the same set as in my other team, because I built the other one for to be bulky and not fast to go under Tailwind. Now Tailwind's maybe a little bit more important on this team. We've got Aerodactyl to set Tailwind, so I put, so we've got the same EV, so Lele outspeeds Coco and stuff like that under Tailwind, and then obviously Life Orb. I didn't want to put Life Orb on Gengar because I wanted it on Lele because I love Life Orb on Lele, but I had to in the end because, like I said, it was missing those key knockouts. I even tried stuff like Expert Belt and things like that, but it was still just, I'd have to make it modest, and I wanted the speed. So we gave the Life Orb to Gengar, and then I was trying to think about what to put on Lele. So I opted for, in the end, Fairium Z and Calm Mind. Now, I've not really seen many people run Fairium Z on Lele, and I understand why, because Psychium Z is just ridiculously strong in the terrain. It's unbelievable, but without the terrain it's still strong. but you're always running that risk of going into a dark type or whatever. So with Calm Mind and Fair MZ, you can really slam things. Honestly, Calm Mind on Lele is terrifying. I'm pretty sure that Worlds team had, I think it had Calm Mind. It was like bulky Calm Mind Lele. So I mean, I did take quite a lot of influence from that, but just put my own kind of like twist on it. So yeah, this Lele's a beast. The Calm Mind's amazing. It'll live a heavy slam from Celesteela as well with Intimidate. We have to bring Arcanine for Celesteela. Celesteela is probably the biggest problem for this team. I know we have a few options for it. We have Arcanine, Gengar, and Xerxes, but when you've got a Lightning Rod Pokemon next to it, you know, then we're in trouble. Like, a worst case I can think of scenario would be if we had like a Alola Marowak and a Celesteela, because a Xerxes won't be able to hit the Celesteela. Arcanine could hit the Celesteela, probably KO it, but Marowak could KO with a Boomerang. Or the same with Gengar, we got Hidden Power Fire. Aerodactyl could Rock Slide and do in the Marowak, but Celesteela could have Wide Guard. It would be like a really like, I don't know, it's not like solid. I suppose Celesteela's not that much of a problem. I just have to play carefully around it. But in general, this team's been, it's been alright. I actually really enjoyed the Calm Mind Lele, to be honest. I wasn't kind of expecting to enjoy it that much, but it's a beast. And Fairy MZ is really good as well. I'm pretty sure it does maybe a +1 IO code and muck. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, so like I say, this team mainly relies on like Aerodactyl or Ninetales setting up. I never run them together unless it's like, I don't know, a very weird matchup, but I don't think I have done yet. It's kind of like either Aerodactyl Gengar, Ninetales Lele, Ninetales Xerxes, Aerodactyl, I don't know, something like that. To be honest, the most common like 4 I've been using: Lele, Arcanine, Gengar, Aerodactyl. Them 4 seem to like, I don't know, they seem to complement each other quite well. Yeah, Wide Guard on Aerodactyl, ace. I love it. I love using that move. It's so good. People just don't expect it. But anyway, I suppose that's it for the team. But there's not really much to say about this team. Like I said, I've tested it a bit, but not loads. So I've been working on it for a little while. So I've not tested it like like a month of playing with it. So the games we will have in the next couple of weeks should be quite interesting. So make sure you check those out. Anyway, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.